I know I'm not gonna go this way because I tried this with lift and it didn't work. I know I'm not gonna go this way because I tried this with my culinary career and it's not gonna work. So something that's a lot more precious to me now. I would much rather be where I am now and be able to handle it.
Man, bro, when I say like I'm listening to the man, I'm like, yeah. Like, damn, I'm really understanding exactly what this nigga saying.
So I'm glad. I'm glad it's not even like a dang. I look back like I wish this opportunity would have came. No, I'm glad it came when it did because it was just the proper timing.
Big step.
Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy, bro.
You was there?
I'm excited.
Nah, I couldn't even be. I was there in spirit.
Oh, facts.
No, you wasn't. Your spirit was in your body. Let's hope
I was there in
that.
spirit. You feel me? I was astro projecting there.
You know how people be like, I'm there in spirit.
What
like, I hope your spirit has not left your body because I mean you dead.
Whoa.
Stop it, I'm.
That's deep. That's deep.
Hey, looking down at you, bro. All right. Okay.
I'm going to be there in spirit. I'm going to be with y'all in spirit. That's definitely
But I was just telling Justin that, what's the name? That Mayweather fight?
Mm-hmm. That was too easy, bro.
Oh, yeah. He was
That was too easy. That was crunch time, bro.
Yeah,
I'm glad he got his
was
bag.
nice.
That was
But I was telling him he made $30 million from his shorts his trunks ads alone.
Bro.
30
what's his name? Logan? His name Logan, right?
Logan Paul.
Bro, he made $20 million to lose.
Oh yeah.
To lose. Yeah. He made money
That's
that
why
could change your life.
You could tell he didn't care if he won or lost.
Bro,
you a boxing enthusiast more so than us. How do you feel about the celebrity wave in the sport? You know
what I like about it is he's putting more of the power in the fighter's hands. So now he can go and get other fighters without having to be on without paying the promoters so much of a purse, or basically it's almost the same as the music industry. So you got the UFC fighters that are fighting a lot more dangerous of a
they don't get paid
match.
Nothing out here.
Right.
They don't get paid
crazy,
nothing.
Though? They be doing the most lethal shit, though.
Right. So
it's like
yeah, it's like I think it was who was it, Usman or something like that.
Mm-hmm. They just fought the other day.
Yeah, so Logan Paul made more money than an actual UFC champ in that fight against Mayweather.
But boxing is boxing way more popular than UFC?
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah,
Bro,
absolutely.
but you know what's crazy? I feel like people don't rock with UFC like that because it can be considered like brutal.
It is.
It get bloody, bro. It get bloody for real.
UFC is very barbaric, though.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, a lot of sports are, though. I mean,
football a lot of people don't rock with UFC. Well, one of the reasons I kind of stopped rocking with UFC is Dana White. So the people want to see fights they want to see.
Mm-hmm.
So like, even as late as the Mayweather Pacquiao fight happened, we wanted to see that years before.
Yeah.
But because of, I guess you could say, the powers that be, which is like the promoters and all of the people that
the
put
man, brother. You know who it is.
Well, it was because a part of it was Mayweather as well.
Yes, sir.
Mayweather was smart about like, I don't know if I can handle this busy mug. Like, not saying that, of course, Mayweather would never come out and be like, I don't know if I can handle this guy. But he was strategic about who he chose to fight and when he fought him, because he knew Pacquiao's older punches don't got as much oomph to him that they used to have when he was younger.
Damn.
Just like his.
True.
But like,
that fight was boring too, though. That fight.
You feel like if they would have fought like
boring.
while they was younger or more in their prime,
Pacquiao might have won.
he would have won.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, Pacquiao might have won because Pacquiao was busy. He was fast. And Mayweather's biggest thing, well, he changed it to, because people forget Mayweather was one of the knockout artists. Not really a knockout artist, but he can knock people out.
When
He got 27 knockouts.
I never consider him a
right
knockout artist.
But he was younger.
speed guy.
That's when he was Pretty Boy Floyd. When he was younger, he was knocking mugs out. He got 27 knockouts out of 50 fights That's a lot of knockouts.
My thing, I'm surprised
That's
it's-
more than half knockout.
Right, bro. Chad Johnson just got in the ring and held his own. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like
he got dropped, and then go try to get dude a high five.
he ain't get.
He did
ain't
get
get
dropped.
dropped.
Yes, he did.
That's a high five, bro.
I'm like, oh, you got me with that
And that's
one.
crazy because
He was
y'all
off
really
balance
be
though. He
watching
was off
it.
balance.
I
No,
don't
he
be watching
so
boxing like
a
that.
knockout. People think a knockout is
He
just
got
you
knocked down.
punching power and you get your lights knocked. A knockout is anything that throw you off your balance. Anything
Nah.
that it could be. It could, and see that's street. So
I thought that was a
guess what?
I
In
thought
the
a
fight,
knockdown and a knockout was two different.
no. I'm not saying he.
If
got,
I knock
he
it
lost.
out, folks, look, he sleep.
That's not
eyes
every
closed.
case
You
though.
feel me?
That's not every
Like,
case
that's
though,
what
because
I
you got
consider a knockout, though.
some fighters that they chin is just too great, and so they would risk brain damage, and they would continue to fight because they got that fighter spirit that they never given up, no matter what, and they gonna always catch their balance. That like what's the name? Like a TKO. That's what a technical knockout is.
Yeah.
Is when a ref call it like, nah, that's enough.
It's getting unsafe.
It's
You know
getting
what I mean?
unsafe,
It's
and
getting
you risking
unsafe.
brain damage
Yeah.
at this point because we see your eyes rolling, but somehow you still standing up. And so, like, even when, because I was telling people, like, what's the name? Mayweather definitely could have dropped Logan Paul if he, because he
wanted
really,
to?
right, because, well, there was a clip
Type
that
of check.
people was, you said what?
I said type of check.
Oh, yeah, people was, like, people had posted a clip of Logan Paul swung, of course, Mayweather dodged it, came back, counterpunched him, and like straight dead on the forehead. What's the name? Instantly, knees got the buckling, and Mayweather caught him basically and was acting like they was clinching. But you can see Logan Paul's hand because it has to do with everything with fatigue. So Mayweather is strategic. Like I'm gonna drop him.
He wasn't sitting either in between rounds. That was really weird.
Who,
to me.
Mayweather?
No, Paul. He was standing up on the ropes like
He probably couldn't handle it.
He was trying. He was
he stood up the whole.
He was
fight.
trying to showboat his way out of that ass whooping, my boy. Like
Hey, you see,
I-
what was
you
that? The
feel
first round or the second
Like,
round when he was like,
he definitely was trying to. I'm still Logan Paul. even though Floyd like, I'm still Floyd Mayweather.
yeah.
But he was
You
getting mad
feel
because
me? It was
he
crazy.
couldn't hit Floyd. Did y'all watch the fight?
Oh, he could not hit. You seen the
couldn't.
numbers?
He couldn't touch.
Oh
he,
my god.
The man threw. I can't remember how many,
He
but
threw
it
a
was
lot.
like
He landed like 10%.
yeah,
Like it was bad.
10% or less.
It's bad.
But he threw a lot of punches.
Dang.
So it was like
If I was Floyd, I would have instantly. Bro, but
It was
the man
like-
really do that though. Like, what did you expect?
that's
Like, you
what
feel me?
that's what I was
The
trying to
man-
tell everybody.
I'm
Everybody was like,
upset.
oh,
I
he
even. I'm
20
upset. I
years,
even
bro.
watched that.
20
I
plus
ain't
years.
paid for it, but I'm upset
I didn't. I
watched
mean,
it.
I didn't either. But
Man.
like it. I knew, and I was trying to tell people, even the people I was watching it with, I was like, y'all, come on, like, cause I've been in boxing gyms and I've seen how they work. Like these people train to knock each other heads off. You can't just like, and Mayweather, he's a specialist.
Bro,
He's
a
been doing this for
a world
two
champion.
decades.
World champion.
Yeah,
Right.
veteran.
He's,
Right.
and so
Oh,
you
God.
think, and people like, oh well, such and such got a puncher's chance. And not even that, because once his body get tired, that's one of the things my brother has shown me. Like once your body get tired, you gonna start throwing punches unless you are trained and you are disciplined and you've been doing that job for a while. Your body, you gonna start throwing punches that really is not gonna matter. So like watching Logan, because everything has to surround to do with conditioning. And so Mayweather knew.
You saying because of his conditioning, like in the later rounds, he might be throwing punches that's marshmallows.
Absolutely.
And they just really for theatrics.
Absolutely.
Even if they connect, it's like
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Y'all know the craziest shit though? We never did the intro at all to start the show. So, bow, please. JC, segue.
Welcome to Real Nonsense.
Yes,
I am
sir.
JC.
It's your boy PGE.
Jay Clark, what's the word?
And we kind of did a.
We
soft
been
open.
started.
Right,
Like,
we can
I
get
mean,
back on topic.
look,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
But-
Look,
yeah.
sorry for the
What's
interruption.
Father's Day coming up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna chat about that.
Yeah.
You had your public
Oh,
statement that you made.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Man,
I was saying,
What was
like,
the post about again, bro?
so it was
I know you made a
basically like, cause I've already seen some posts this week,
Dogging.
like my baby's father is trash and yada yada yada. If your baby's father don't do such, and so I'm like,
They dog them year round, though.
Right?
So
Yeah, they
like,
do. And I actually see it more on Father's Day than any other day.
But I need the narrative of the
year.
black man to change, though, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but
The black dads nowadays, black dads not like that no more, bro.
right, like the
Like, not
just
for the
not
most
there,
part.
not
Yeah,
wanting
like,
there.
You feel me?
'Cause, I
Just
mean, we
being
got a
completely
black
absent.
dad right here. Happy
I
Father's
mean,
Day.
when I appreciate you, but
Happy
when
Father's
I don't
Day.
think black fathers were ever bad. Like,
Right.
what black father you met that just said?
I don't want to say bad, but I say like absent.
I don't
feel
think
me?
they were. See, and that
There was a
that's-
moment. There was a moment in time where it was acceptable to not be in your child life.
Nah.
Yes, bro.
Nah.
Like,
never.
well, not like acceptable to the point where people like, okay, it is what it is. But acceptable enough for people to choose that route and be like, all right, man, let's just not talk about that part of my life. You feel me? You feel me?
I mean,
Acceptable enough for you to be like, I can suffer that shame. You feel me?
to be honest,
Like not that great of a
from
shame.
not from any father's perspective. Maybe from the outside.
No,
but
I'm saying
not
like
from any
I'm
father's.
saying like deadbeat wise, bro. You
I
feel
don't
me?
know. Even still, I don't know too many men that just was like, I'm gonna be a dead, and I want to be a deadbeat. I didn't want to be in your life.
Forget them kids, for lack of a better.
Right.
Statistics.
I don't know.
I'm
any-
gonna be a
no,
deadbeat.
statistics
Like,
say
what?
that.
Yeah,
But
statistics.
I've like, even when you look at shows that they like, Dad, why were you never there? The dad's like, look, man,
Situation.
Yeah, I was going through something,
Your mama
son.
was
not
crazy.
even I was going through something, and that's the thing that they use, because I know people currently that have full custody of their child, but no help from the courts, no help, because they went to court consistently. Mama never showed up, and so they just granted this father full custody, and so, but the mom had already moved out of state with the child, and with that, he was like trying to find, like, okay, now how can I get my child back? How can I get them back?
Fathers
And
gotta
the
know
court,
their rights.
right?
You
The
gotta
court
know their
didn't.
rights.
The court didn't help him, so he was calling like police departments of where he thought his baby mama was, and all of that stuff. And there was really
They can't do nothing though. That's
Right.
the child's mother.
right. And
It's-
so
But that's unfair in the legal system, bro.
That's not a legal issue. That's a
Yeah.
domestic issue.
Right.
You can make it a legal issue by
Right.
going to a lawyer.
Right.
And that's the only way to really get
Right.
some rights
Right.
in that regard. But
right.
I mean,
Stop it, bro. Bro, Rice was right there, like he said. He had full custody of the kid, and she still ran off. If it would have been the other way around, bro would have went to jail as soon as they caught
Absolutely.
him.
That's. I mean,
You feel me?
yeah, facts.
You feel me?
Yeah.
If it would have
But
been
in
the other
the-
way around.
but if
and-
he had legal custody and she took the kids, she goes to jail. That's kidnapping. You
But,
can't.
Right,
there was
but,
no
I mean,
legal action
yeah.
past that, bro.
yeah, there was.
You
There
feel
was.
me? It was like
but-
it is what it is.
That
like,
stuff touchy though. Like if you in that
a double
situation,
standard,
you either
bro.
got to go
It
the
is.
route of good communication and
Mhm.
working it out, or you got to
Mhm.
go the legal route and go paperwork, because stuff like that they take your
I
kid
feel
out
like
the
you could.
state.
I feel like you could do both, bro. I feel like you could have communication and be like, "Hood, just to back this up."
Mm. But to me though,
legal in
to
your
me
window.
though, and I ain't went through it, but that's
Yeah.
just bringing another hand in the pot. I don't
Mhm.
understand that, like especially
Yeah.
in the black community, we gonna bring a lawyer in
Yeah.
just so they can get paid.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we can keep the money in
and the
house.
courts, yeah.
But don't look
Yeah.
at it.
That makes
I say
sense.
don't look at it as another hand in the pot. I say a regulator. You feel me? To keep things all quote unquote equal. You feel me? Quote unquote fair. You feel me?
Like, call your mama.
I say
Right.
if it's the third hand in the
Hey,
pot, they slapping
call
the other
Big
hands
Mama.
away. You feel me? And
Right.
they wrestling in the pot. Like
Mm.
like I would think of it like more like that. And
But
then,
that's two lawyers too though. That's usually a lawyer. If one person get a lawyer, the other person get a lawyer. That's two different. That's a lot of hands in the pot.
Hey.
Y'all need to sit down at
Hey,
a
stop
table,
it. Sounds like food to me.
a big ass table, a big long ass table, so y'all got some distance between y'all and figure that out.
Yeah.
Bro. I don't know.
But I mean, from what I've seen, more consistent than deadbeat fathers is really mothers that just keep them away from the fathers because of whatever situation they got going
personal?
on between them. Yeah,
The
It'd be
personal,
relational.
they-
you
yeah.
know,
That's so
eh?
lame, bro.
yeah.
That's so lame.
and that's what I see because
That's
you
the
even
lamest.
look at. I think I said it on the last podcast. I can't remember, but LeBron James' mom basically like kept his dad away from him. Like he would ask, "Who is my dad?" and she basically like was, "I'm not telling you. Don't ask me that."
He
again."
broke her heart.
Right, and so
That's right.
because of that, it's unfortunate. But now the child has to suffer
And he had to grow
Because-
up without a pop. You
Mhm.
feel me?
Mhm.
Because she got personal feelings about his dad. You
Mhm.
feel me? When at the end of the day, he didn't ask to be there. He didn't ask to have a dad or mom that he had.
Mhm.
Facts.
But I was
So-
saying on my
you showing
post.
sympathy for LeBron?
Look, now I'm showing sympathy for all the brothers in that situation. You did. Hey, my heart goes
Hey,
out to you, brothers.
Be clear.
Stop it.
But no, I was saying on my post that
What's up?
so often we see just women and
Put the
mothers.
post up, bro, so you can read it word for word.
I mean, I'll pull it
You
up.
gonna read it word for word?
Yeah,
I can.
It's
I
some.
need to hear
It's
that because it was deep, bro. When I seen it, I was like,
it's just unfortunate that
It
it
made me
be
think.
coming around Father's Day. Like,
On
you know,
fa-
y'all
like-
dog these men year round.
Right, you.
Let it
I said
breathe.
in one of the comments, I said you have 51 other weeks that you could do this. Like just this 1 week where, fathers are supposed to be acknowledged and celebrated.
true.
Why do you choose this week to now? Well, my children's father ain't never been nothing,
Look,
or my
and-
father ain't never.
But
been
the
nothing.
worst part is, bro, and we don't address this enough. But look, we allow it to happen when motherfuckers hit that. It's also Mother's Day part 2, or it's my Father's Day as well, bro.
They be
when
like
we
that.
when we allow that to happen, bro. You feel me? When we allow people to make statements like that, and that just be
Okay, so this is
a
what
fly.
I said. I say you have to be a low, bitter individual to speak negatively about your children's father, the week of Father's Day,
true.
and that's what I basically was like that's what half y'all gonna do on Father's Day as well.
Be
That-
clear.
So
It's an everyday thing, bro.
right,
It's an everyday thing, bro.
but I see it more like, and I'm not even a father yet, and I feel disrespected when I see Happy Father's Day to my single mother. Like, it's
No.
not.
Wait, whoa.
Come on,
You
bro.
seen a father post that?
No.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
seen,
a kid.
I've seen
post-
some.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I've
Many
seen the
kids
child
posted.
post.
I seen females posting
Yeah.
about themselves.
Yeah.
Like,
Happy Father's Day to my single mother.
To myself.
I'm sorry. That's a
Happy
little
Father's Day
to
to
me,
myself.
it's disrespectful because Mother's Day is a thing, and I honor my mother and I celebrate my mom. Like,
me as well.
not even just on Mother's Day, every day. But the day for fathers is usually it's the second week of June.
Man.
But Father's Day is Father's Day, not single Mother's
Fathers
Day.
don't get love.
Because
like
there's
that
single fathers out there, but you don't see nobody saying Happy Mother's Day to my single father. Because it's not a thing.
Bro, because it's not cool to say.
Right.
Just saying, like, it's not a trend, bro. That's
Right.
that's what it boiled down to.
Right.
Because it's a trend now. You
Yeah.
feel
And
me?
you know what-
It's in everything that we do. It's in everything that we see. How do they portray the black man or the black father on movies and TV, bro?
Mhm. Absolutely.
The same way. He
Absolutely.
coming in at the end of the TV show where everything go good. They turn around, Dad, and have that moment outside. Where I wanted to be.
I mean, you look
I
at-
wanted to be a father.
Look
son.
at all the Tyler Perry movies.
Bro. Come on. Man.
Look at all
It's always the hero.
it's
It's
Save-
not saying
the
that's not
savior
a true story,
and the
bro.
bad.
right.
But that's not the only story, bro.
But it's always a man treating a woman like trash.
Then some other
On
superhero
the
bald
game,
head.
they play a couple Isley Brothers songs in the background. he help her paint a fence, wash some dishes. Look,
Happy
look.
head.
Benefits, watch the face.
Sun shining. Come on, man.
Walking
Sun
down
wasn't
the
even shining
street.
at first, right?
Knowing they don't need to take walks for real, bro. In the park.
You said no,
In the park for no reason.
no, they don't take walks for real. They
Only
just-
white people in the black. Look, only white people in the black man's park. Come on, bro. We see you,
Boy.
Tyler Perry.
Ah, we
Damn.
see.
Stop the forced diversity, man.
Tyler
It was
Perry,
Ty- My bad on the rant, bro. I was just
said
like,
what?
I said
damn,
he checking a bag. Tyler
Absolutely.
Perry, man,
Absolutely.
dangerous money,
very
He's
well off.
right. The guy's doing well.
bro. I think he got $1 million. Oh, well, I mean $1 billion. I'm talking about $1
billion.
million.
Nah, I don't think he had the
He
billion
not $1
yet.
billion yet.
I don't
He-
think so.
I think he approaching
We can look these things up.
in this day and age.
Man, I'm glad we was even talking about the.
A B is a big. That's a big
That
big
is-
letter.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But hey, I'm glad
Oh,
we was
he is
even
worth $1
talking
billion.
about the
Let me see.
Father's Day gig because
Yeah, he's
I
worth
know
one-
y'all gonna go watch that movie. My bad.
Tyler Perry's worth $1 billion.
I know it. I
He
know
a big
it.
B?
Yeah, that's what they say.
You billionaire.
Wow.
Nah, but I know y'all gonna go watch that Kevin Hart movie though.
I might.
That
I might.
fatherhood.
I might.
I thought it was a show.
Look, that sounds like it's gonna be a hit to me, bro.
Yeah.
Every Kevin
Yeah.
Hart movie I anticipate has been very disappointing. So I'm gonna
Really?
just let it pass.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
Like,
I feel
very
like he-
if it just
I feel like he doing
or
his
just
thing in
not
movies,
there.
bro.
if it just pop up on me, I might enjoy it. But if I'm
You gotta watch that
anticipating
with your little
it,
girl.
man,
You gotta watch that with your daughter.
you seen the previews and look decent?
Yeah, it look decent.
Stop it, bro.
For
Bro,
real.
be crying in room. You know I got you, baby.
Hey, hey,
That's
Hey, that's love, man.
Look, you laughing now. Wait till
Love.
you have a little girl.
right.
Yeah,
Hey,
love, man.
daughter change you, bro.
Mhm.
Bro,
Lie
for
to you.
real.
A daughter will change you, soften you up like
Uh-huh.
marshmallows, bro. Have to.
And they was saying like the man Kevin Hart was being so serious in this movie, bro. I just need to be good because if he's serious and he's still being funny as hell at the same time, bro. You know, it's some funny people that just can't be serious,
Y'all really looking forward to a
I'm not.
Kevin
Bro.
Hart film?
bro.
I'm
I
not.
am.
I like Kevin Hart. I love
am.
Kevin Hart.
And he got another. I was just watching an
His
interview with him.
movies are.
I was just
Okay,
watching an
good.
interview with him like last night, and he said he got another movie dropping with, like Jack Black about like a video game, and they on
He
some, like,
always has a movie
sci-fi.
dropping.
Who was that did? I'm
That's-
trying to think. Was that Kevin that did that home? Whoever did that, I enjoyed it. I forgot who did it, bro.
Did what?
I think it was Kev. They
That
did
get hard?
the comedy show from home. From his
Oh
house.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that was him. He
That
did it
was
in his
him.
basement.
Yeah, that was
you know
was
what's
good.
crazy? They said that's his number 10, I think. Boom.
Number what?
I think that's number 10.
Number 10
Special?
show. Mm.
Really?
It's like it's between. It's up.
He
there.
got 10 specials?
Yeah, go look it up. Actually,
He got
it's
more
either
than-
like 10 or 7. Cause I know it was up there, like for comedy specials, bro. But they said that was the worst one.
the worst one.
Yes.
Really? Yeah.
They said that was the worst one.
Yeah.
I
agree.
just thought it was. I thought it was the ultimate boss move
Yeah.
to do it in your crib, given
Bro,
the circumstances.
they didn't even look like crib though, bro. It was actual auditorium.
To theater.
You feel me? Like,
theater.
on the God, bro. It had room in that bitch.
Man.
Mhm.
He was chilling like how many he say he got?
I'm looking at all
I would answer. How many specials?
of them. 31.
31.
Nah.
That boy probably got 10
Oh, 31
Netflix
stand-ups you should watch.
Netflix specials.
Bro, they giving that man Netflix specials like candy, bro. I see
Oh,
why.
yeah. And they're going to continue to give them specials because
Cause
people going to
money,
continue
bro.
to watch them.
It's money, bro. He got that fatherhood. I think he got one more.
Oh,
Thing to do with-
Netflix. This
Yeah,
a
he got
Netflix
because he had like a deal. He had like a big deal with Netflix to do like a bunch of specials and then like 2 movies, I think. So I think that's the next movie with Jack Black.
That's
that
straight
shit
like the
gonna be hard,
music industry.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Sign a deal, do X number,
Bro.
X
Mhm.
amount of
Yeah, that's
shows
the-
or
yeah.
whatever
He be renting himself out, bro, for sure.
Or,
He be renting himself
or it's a
out.
contract.
for a high price though.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not really renting yourself because you're doing work for people.
I mean,
That's what
You making money. You
so
making
you
money
rent
from your
yourself out.
gifts. You,
well, okay. I never said I was not. but,
you gotta use your gifts, man.
Right.
but bro, it's hilarious though. So I don't know. Like I be feeling like, man, you'll be funny, but it's hard to harness that talent.
Oh,
and create it into
definitely,
something, bro.
definitely.
Okay,
Right.
so he got Laugh at My Pain. Let Me Explain. Seriously Funny.
Let me explain what's funny.
Grown Little Man.
That was funny. Let me explain.
What Now? And then his newest one.
I mean,
That's 7. That's 6.
You put him above or below like Kings of Comedy, Cedric.
I
you know
put
what I'm saying?
stats wise above all day.
Well, stats wise, absolutely, he's killing
But
everybody.
he in a new era though.
Yeah,
You know,
he's
they ain't
killing
have all the
everybody, but,
digital.
I think folks funny than Eddie Murphy. I think
No.
folks is funny than Eddie Murphy.
I
bro.
put him below Kings
I'm
of
like,
Comedy.
God.
I feel
Below?
like Kevin Hart's like the PG-13 version of all of them, cause they like throughout Kevin Hart's career, things have gotten less and less and less and less raunchy. Like we come from an era of American Pie, like
True.
Saw, like movies.
True.
Yeah.
Certain type of movies ain't really made no
Yeah.
more. You know what I mean?
True,
Some weird
true.
stuff going
Yeah.
on, like some stuff that was on the internet when the internet was
Even
first.
even the comedy, bro. Even the comedy. That
Well,
shit
that's what I know.
way
Cat
more
Williams had an
dark.
interview. I think it was last week or a week before, and he was saying that he likes it because it's making people be more creative,
yeah,
and you can't just rely on dirty.
blood,
language
blood,
and-
guts, gore,
right.
and sex. Like
right,
you can't
just rely on
yeah,
that no
bro.
more. Now you got to actually be creative to be funny.
Movies was getting OC. Saw, how was Saw able to be released?
But you know, it's,
Bro, what?
because
you're
that's what
teaching
people
people how
wanna
to torture,
see.
bro.
That's what people want to see.
Bro,
They want to see people in those situations and them not be in those situations themselves.
Even if you think back to
That's exactly what it
what
is.
is it like wrestling, WWE, some of the
Yes,
stuff
bro.
they used to.
well, I just show my girl.
What?
Actually,
bro.
during that we was watching the fight, it was like a little break or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
She had never heard of Celebrity Deathmatch, bro.
Mm.
You know what that is?
Yes.
Bro. I pull it on, Bow Wow versus Lil Romeo.
Oh
Bro,
God.
ears flying off, eyes popping out, blood.
And
I'm
it was like a cartoon.
I had to turn it off. I had my daughter right there. I'm like, bro, I forgot how they get
They
down.
silly, bro. They so stupid.
That job used to come on at like 11, I think.
Bro, Adult Swim, like,
Uh-huh.
or MTV is something. I don't know.
It was
It was late, though.
Well, one did Adult Swim. I think MTV or something like that turned it into Adult Swim at a certain time
Man,
Yeah.
because they wasn't. I don't think it was its own like network.
different era.
Yo,
BET
old
After
school
Dark.
niggas talking that old school.
Come on, man. Hey,
Yo, old school.
niggas don't know
brothers.
about BET After Dark. You know what I mean? It's a different era.
Hey,
It's
y'all
different.
did grow up different, man. How was the 90s? Wait, it was cool.
Hey,
They say it was hot.
Yo.
They say it was hot. I don't know. Like, it was.
It wasn't the
good.
'80s. I'll tell you that much.
Nah,
And
bro.
the '80s wasn't the '70s. So
I say I had to go back in time.
it's crazy.
Like Raw's era. Without saying the 90s, bro, I would say the 70s.
why?
Just because, like,
The
I feel like the
70s was
70s was like an age, like legit freedom, bro. Like, people was, like, trying to find themselves. And, like, the man couldn't hold you down no more. Like
They was
even,
holding them down.
Yeah, even though he was attempting to hold you down. But it was like
That was a
people
transition
weren't
period.
more, like, susceptible to it. You could feel, like, the tides were changing. You feel me? And I don't want to say the 80s because, you know, crack dropped in the 80s. You feel me? And you feel me?
Hey, but
And-
some people was winning during during the crack era.
Yeah.
You know what I heard the other day, bro? From a trusted source.
What?
Don't throw none at me.
What's the word?
They said Kankakee was, in like 1951, the number 2 city in the country to live in.
Oh,
Like,
I believe.
out of all cities. She said you go down
I don't know
at
about
that time.
number 2 in the country. Though.
number 2 in the country, bro. She said you go down Schuyler at that time as like a shop.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
couldn't even open your door. Like, there was
Yeah.
so many people walking outside.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah, when my
Crazy.
grandparents moved here, maybe about 60 years ago, 60, 70 years ago, it was Kankakee was the spot to be
busing.
in.
Yeah.
Like,
And
it
you
was
a
Chicago
boom
and
town?
Kankakee were the two big towns in Illinois.
It was a
but-
boom town.
You said what?
That thing was a boom town.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was like stores,
Boom
like all of the because it was
this city.
because
right
did you
here.
know? I don't know if you know, but that big factory on if you going on where Pioneer Park is,
About that big
Teach me
old,
something old school.
big
that
old.
used to be Quaker Oats.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
What is that?
Mm.
or no, it wasn't.
It look like you mean
General
like the
Mills,
oatmeal?
right?
General Mills. That's
It
what
was-
it was. It was
yeah.
a General Mills. It wasn't Quaker. It was
Oh,
General
okay.
Mills.
You know, I used to hear that as a kid. General Mills.
That used
General
to be General
Mills.
Mills. So we had a lot of factories here, which in that time in the
Very
70s,
important.
that was
Factory
if
job.
you had a factory job, you were living good.
Mhm.
But it wasn't until now. Even still now, to some degree, if you got a
It's-
factory job, you
You
can
alright.
you are all right.
You all
Right.
right.
You're not struggling.
The real get up is that factory's been replaced with tech. Now it's
Absolutely.
tech, AI, and
Absolutely, absolutely.
AWS.
So-
in that time, it
you
was like
different if you want that.
the factories. If you had a factory job, your economy was good. But it wasn't until they started, of course, outsourcing and shutting the factories down here and setting them up in different countries because it was cheaper, or different areas because it was cheaper. That's when the economy started to drop because the jobs weren't here anymore. So of course, anybody knows with the economy, if the jobs aren't here, the
long drop, and that was in the 50s. So
Mhm.
then you got the 70s, then the
Mhm.
80s, and like that's a long time for an
Mhm.
economy to really
Mhm.
like. We at the bottom. That's why I tell people like that's in my lane, at least in the real estate world. Kankakee is at the bottom
Absolutely.
of the market, bro. So this is the perfect time to buy. Like,
absolutely.
this is the perfect time
Because
to buy.
our technology is so behind. Like
Man,
Well, you mean
we
like just
barely
Kankakee
had
technology?
yes, like
Just
we
Kankakee
barely had
technology,
we
bro?
barely have
Is
Like
Kankakee,
US.
is Kankakee even big enough of a demographic to have a technology of its own?
yes
absolutely big
over
enough.
100,000 people in the Kankakee County area.
More than that.
Technology, nigga.
And then-
100,000 people though.
Go ahead. So what?
So like you got areas like I'll say
A lot of people don't know Bourbonnais is as big as Tinley Park in population. Like
oh yeah.
Bourbonnais is big, bro, and it's growing a lot
and 'cause
quicker
Why they
than
finna put that airport?
a
It's
lot
really not
quicker than
about the
Kankakee.
population.
I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
just it's
And
more so
numbers.
about the money. Like, ain't it's not a lot. It's money here, but it's not a lot of money here to be able to sustain those jobs. And because of that, because there aren't a lot. Not to say there aren't a lot of jobs here, because there are plenty of jobs for opportunity for jobs, but not good jobs that can sustain families. that
Everybody
can-
compete for the same.
right.
the
Everybody
same
competing for
really
the same.
jobs. CSL,
CSL,
Shapiro,
Armstrong. Yeah, and even those are like
And-
they all right.
They
And
got
then once you
plateau-
get in,
plateau level.
you just forget about everything and it become a rat race.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Depending on what route you want to take. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I don't know, bro.
You can
'cause,
go that
like,
route and be
I got homies, bro, that done hopped into
Very
like
well off.
hopped into like these little jobs y'all talking about, like factory industry jobs, like CSL and
Mhm.
Shapiro and shit.
50
And
hours
like-
a week,
But look,
55,
bro, right?
60, overtime,
And
mandatory.
forget about everything else,
Giddy.
bro.
Right.
Forget about everything else. That become their whole life, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And it's like you look up and like your family is track records of it. You feel me?
Yeah.
You got family that used to work on the same floor that you work on.
Yeah.
60 years ago, 50
Right.
years
People,
ago,
man,
bro.
Some
Right.
people
40
though,
years ago, bro.
that's what they.
Like,
some
come
people
on, like,
gotta
that's
do that
not a
stuff.
legacy.
Though.
You feel me?
Somebody got to do it.
Yeah.
That's what it come down to. But some people actually enjoy it. Like
But
they
you
not
don't-
really
you
there
don't
for the
aspire-
work. They there to provide for their family. So
Mhm.
they see that as a means to do that. So they don't really see the work, the hours, none of that.
Yeah.
They just
But
clock work.
it's just an aspiration to me, my
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
It can never be me. I understand you said, like, you right. There's people that got to do that in this world.
Mhm.
But my aspiration's too high, my boy.
Yeah.
You young
I
enough to
couldn't-
make
I
that
couldn't
decision.
Yeah.
You 20, 21, right? Oh, facts.
You still got plenty of time.
I won't say plenty.
You still got plenty of time.
You was
And
18, I'll say plenty. I ain't
like-
gonna steer you wrong, bro.
yeah, being
It's
able
time-
to
it's time to work.
being able
Time
to
to-
Bless.
Time to
well,
work.
because life is about like just figuring it out. And
Enjoying the process too.
Right.
Absolutely.
the moment, because when I notice once people think they don't have a lot of time, they think they got to lock into something and just be there and build that.
True.
When really, like I just made 28, and I didn't start building this until I was 26.
Mm.
But that was after I had went into culinary and went all in on that. That was after I went into construction, went in all that. Then that was after I went into
You was
lit.
a hard hat.
Bro,
Not a
you
hard. I
going
just did
crazy.
contractual work with my dad.
But it's crazy. It's crazy though, bro, because you spent your whole life doing the. I want to say the S word so bad, but my boy trying to get me to cool down. On the country. Hey, I'm thinking about you, brother. I need you to know that. Look. You spend your whole life doing that type of stuff, bro. That's kind of like a buffer. You feel me? And then you get into the point of your life where you know, like, this is where I need to be, or this is where God,
Mhm.
for nothing else better to say, this is where God needs me to be right now.
Mhm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And as soon as you get in that place where God needs you to be, the stuff happens so quick.
Oh, facts.
Because like you said, you start doing this
water-
at 26.
Yeah.
Waterfall.
Look around, my boy.
Yeah.
It's only 2 years later, bro.
Yeah.
What if you would have started this while you was 20?
But I wouldn't. I will
feel me?
never go back and be like, dang. I wish I had started this when I was younger, because
'Cause
then
you
I
needed
would
that
have.
experience,
I
bro.
wouldn't have had the experience, and I wouldn't have
Right.
been so elite, either confident and sure in myself that this is what I want to do. Because I did try other things, and I did go other ways and try other routes and see if that worked, and it didn't. And so all of the roads that I had taken led me to where I am now. So it's not even that I look back and I have a regret of, man, what if I had just started this when I was 21? Because had I started this when I was 21, I more than likely would not have been mature to where I am now to be able to handle something like this, where I get the opportunity and I just lose it forever. So now that I have the maturity and the wisdom to be able to move and function in this business, I would much rather get the opportunity now where I can handle it than get it back in the past where I could not handle it and lose out on the opportunity. So now it's like, okay, I'm glad that the opportunity. I got a chance for myself to grow. I got a chance for God to kind of mold me and shape me in the directions that I was going. So now it's like, okay, I'm here now. I know I'm not gonna go this way because I tried this with Lyft and it didn't work. I know I'm not gonna go this way because I tried this with my culinary career and it's not gonna work. So something that's a lot more precious to me now. I would much rather be where I am now and be able to handle it.
Man, bro, when I say like I'm listening to the man, I'm like, yeah. Like, damn, I'm really understanding exactly what this nigga saying.
So I'm glad.
Preaching to me, bro.
I'm glad it's not even like a dang. I look back like I wish this opportunity would have came. No, I'm glad it came when it did because it was just the proper timing. Because I would not have been. I think back to when I played at Olivet. I played for the Sounds of the Season in front of 4,000 people, and I was just telling people like I knew I could play. But I was like, if I just got a chance to play in front of a lot of people, I know I'd be good. Got my chance. Trashed.
Smoked
Horrible, bro.
Smoked
And so then that made me step back and be like, you're not ready for what you think you're ready for. Even though you want to be ready.
It's major.
Like, you're not ready
but
for
how
that.
do you, bro, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad my brothers, my homies, my niggas. I'm glad y'all a little bit older than me, bro, because y'all done been through this, some things that I'm trying to get through and achieve, bro.
But what the most important thing, bro, you took it seriously, though.
Yeah.
Everything you did, you took it seriously. I bet you would have never thought, like,
I didn't.
because you wasn't looking forward. You
Even
was in the moment.
when Mike Maloney gave me access to the studio, I still was not like there, like, oh, I can turn this into something. It wasn't until that first year that I was in here teaching myself stuff that almost that whole year was over that I was like, I can start charging people.
I remember the first beat you put on Facebook, and I was like, I think I texted you. I was like, yo, that's kind of hot. I'm like, what? I was like,
I think so. You
I
and
don't
your
know what
brother.
you doing. I was like, it's kind of hot, bro. I don't know.
You and your brother, like, and so like even when that happened, I wasn't even sure of where I could go. It wasn't until last year and this year now, it was like, oh wow, I actually have something here. I actually can turn this into something. And so now that you take baby steps, just like learning how to be an entrepreneur in the lift that I did, learning how to be a hard worker in the construction that I did, and learning how to have tough skin in culinary that I did, all of that stuff lined up to where I am now, where I can have tough skin when the big guys tell me, oh, you don't got what it takes. Or I can learn how to work hard when it's 11 o'clock and he asked me to come back here tonight, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, I can do that. Or learning how to, learning how to be an entrepreneur and take honor my time and know that my time is precious and that I can have the freedom of being an entrepreneur in my lift job. Like, so all of those moments led up to where I am now, of where it just all kind of like morphed itself together to where it's like, oh, I actually have something.
This is gonna be one of them TikTok moments that they put behind some soft music. and bro, actually make you cry for a minute. No, I'm good. He got me.
I need to pop with you to Houston next time, bro.
Oh, why you say that?
Heard good things about it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm not gonna cap, bro. But like you were saying, all that stuff is really true, bro. And it's crazy because like y'all, like I said, y'all done been through it, and I see the steps. And I hear y'all talk about it, I'm like, damn, like, all right, so I see this thing, like.
And that's why I say take your time, enjoy your life. Because I was intentional about enjoying my life and even being single, all of that stuff. I was intentional, like, I may never get this chance again in my life to be single, to have the freedom and not have so much pressure of, because I don't have any kids. I wasn't married. So I didn't have to have the pressure of, you got to supply and provide for somebody else. It's just me. I can make it on my own.
True.
If I fall flat on my face, I can go get a job at McDonald's. If it comes to that, like that's how I thought about it.
Bro,
and so like,
see you at McDonald's. Bro.
I mean, but it is what it is.
He'd be in there working hard, bro.
Right? You know what I mean? Right. And they probably gonna promote me to shift manager.
Waiting for the next blessing.
Then I'm have my own McDonald's. So like,
but not you planning out life in McDonald's, and then we gonna have McDonald's kids, and then one on McDonald's, yeah.
No, but like for real, it over time, I just got. I think I was like 20, 21, 22 when I like made the decision. Okay, I'm finna enjoy because I felt so much pressure. Even when I graduated high school, I felt so much pressure that I had to find what I was doing soon. I had to know what I was doing. And that's why I told him, you got time. Like, search out those things. Trial and error is everything. Like, search out those things because if you never search them, you never know what's going to hit or miss. So it could be something that you like, I'm just going to try to, I'm feeling I want to do this. Even if it's 30 things. Like, I encourage people to change your major. If you in college, change your major as many times as you want.
Man, bro. Get comfortable with your major for sure.
For real. Not saying be sporadic and just not stay consistent and with something.
I changed my major 4 times.
Right. But
Bro,
at the
easy
same,
like 3 times.
right. Because I've changed my career path a lot of times. Because everything I was in, like you said, I was invested in it. Like, I was serious about it. And had I not been, I still would have had a little small thought in the back of my head, even while I'm doing this. Like, man, what if I had just like been serious about doing lifts, or what if I had just been serious about doing culinary, or what if I had just been serious about doing construction, or whatever I was doing. Like, and so because I was serious and adamant and working hard in those areas, now it's like, okay, I know this is what I want to do.
I see it now, bro. See, look. You the gangster prophet, and we the hood disciples. You feel me? Like, I see it. I see it now, bro. It's all envisioned in my head. Okay, look, all right. But nah, bro. But like, just on some real stuff. You know, I be playing around, but like to be 100 with you, bro. I see the building blocks of what y'all saying and what y'all been saying, bro. It's like I don't want y'all to think like. I don't want anybody to think that what y'all say to me going deaf ear. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because even though I really don't say much, and a lot of people in my generation just tend not to say too much. You feel me? And of course we got our talkers and outliers and stuff, but in that moment when I'm not saying stuff, I'm processing what you're saying. You feel me? I'm trying to soak in information.
Yeah.
And use it the best way I can. Like you saying, bro, it's building blocks. Like you saying. It's the steps ahead that I gotta look forward to, and I just need to relax.
Yeah, it's not.
I understand,
because you don't got no kids on the way, do you?
No.
Okay, you not married, so you good. Even if you got to rock with mom at the crib for a little while longer, like do that.
Enjoy it
for real.
Facts.
And enjoy it.
Enjoy that.
And then when you get your freedom and stuff like that, and you able to work a job where you can sustain yourself, like do that and enjoy it. Like. So many people just go through life just living, like existing, like not even enjoying life. Just you just here working a job. You living to work.
That's why I make choices, bro. Like I get on people. I try not to like force my thoughts on people. I've been really conscious about that lately. You know what I mean? Really conscious about that. But I try to tell people to make choices, bro. Because so many people just let the external life just decide everything from their managers to their parents to their siblings to their cousins. Like. When you start making choices, like boundaries start getting in place, start saying no, life is a little bit better, less stress.
Yeah,
and it's crazy, bro. Cause like you were just saying, helping people make choices, bro. I was just watching the Kevin Hart interview, bro, and they was asking like, how do you give people advice on this, and how do you help people like accomplish this? And he was like, I don't give people advice on anything. Nothing at all. He said, I just give people information because me giving you advice is pressing my thought, like you said, thought process onto you. Information is like free. You could take it or you can leave it.
Right.
And it's like, damn, I was thinking about that. I was like, damn. Putting my life in perspective like that.
Let them make a choice.
Right. Like, you feel me?
No pressure. Right. Then I don't feel bad.
Right. Like you not feeling the pressure of you gonna make the decision that I want. No, because first of all, that's your life. You're going to have to reap those consequences, whether they good consequences or bad consequences. They not up to me. Like, it's just like I got to make the decision and make the proper and necessary steps to move forward with things or even move back with things. And I got to face those consequences, whether they're good or bad. And so, like, just making sure that we don't, I I don't know. And I've become a lot more selfish than I have been before. Like,
you have, bro.
just
You
about-
is a stingy motherfucker.
Right.
Man, can you ask a nigga $5?
Oh, don't do that. I wish you would. I wish you would.
No, my boy got my back like
Yeah,
flat.
but
We can wrap it
Yeah.
up too, bro.
yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you got your thing.
I'm tough.
But yeah. Oh, we didn't even talk about Juneteenth.
Shout out Juneteenth.
Shout out Juneteenth.
Todd.
And it's
Shout out
now a
Juneteenth.
national holiday.
It is.
Hey,
Juneteenth.
congratulations
We
on
got Juneteenth.
I
this
say we get
weekend.
something for free.
We got Father's Day this weekend.
I say we can go in anything every day. Well, no, everything all day on Juneteenth. We should be able to go in the store and get it for free.
All black people, bro.
All black people.
I'm going to
Bro,
Zillow.
I'm actually on each store.
I'm going to
look,
He told I'm going to Zillow. For real, we should get one. I mean, they could set a limit like 100,000, and you could get whatever you want for free.
100,000 a person?
bro, what? What, bro?
I mean, they owe us more than that.
what, bro?
Is it a one-time thing?
Nah, you know what my mom said though? She said reparations should be us not paying taxes.
Damn, that's a good idea, bro.
No one should pay taxes.
That's a good idea, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
But look, not getting
print-
taxes taken
no
out
one's-
your bread.
They're
and
printing
stuff like
money
that.
like
Yeah, don't get into it because we know.
it's crazy. They print money like grass, bro.
Yeah,
Not
duh.
not trees.
I know.
Not
said
trees.
like grass.
Like grass.
It's
Like
growing
all
right
of the
back.
grass out there.
Like dirt, damn.
Talking
Yeah,
about grass?
Like dirt pebbles.
But yeah, shout out Juneteenth. What
Shout
y'all
out-
doing? Y'all
Shout
got
out
plans?
Father's Day.
Oh, Father's Day too. Definitely.
Hey, go hug a father, man, a black
Go
dad.
hug a father.
Look, go on the guys. Go tell a black dad you love him,
Hey,
man.
we
He
get
proud
beat
of
up 364 days out the year.
For
For real, bro.
Love
bless
us
a
on
black
one day.
And
dad.
some of them 365 still.
Do
You got a
feel
black
me?
dad in your life? Look, give
Love
him $1, man.
Well, I mean, all dads.
Look,
There's some Hispanic dads out there. Some Asian dads. Some white dads. They be doing their thing.
Hey, we all win, they say.
Yeah.
look, bro. It's crazy we get grouped in with everybody when it comes to like being a. I was finna
Man,
say, my head like,
Hey, the
nah,
real
chill,
nonsense
alright.
podcast episode X. Whatever.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Another
I
one.
stopped numbering them because
Another one.
All right, y'all, we out.
Yeah.